This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live. And tonight, we are going to be celebrating Alfred 83 Comics 300 subscriber contest, man. Damn. Beanies on to that one. Alfred 83, man. 300 subscribers. Before we get started, we got to check the chat. Look at the chat. We got Rebel Comics. Let me start Alfred now. Rebel, he's got like batteries in him, baby. He's like that pink bunny. He just keeps going and going. Look at these all caps. Legend, entertain me. I'm bored. I do not want to wait 18 minutes. Hello, is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? Is there anyone at home? Come on, come on. I can hear you breathing. Just nod if you see me. I'll need some information first. Just the basic facts. Can you show me where it hurts? I don't know about all that. Yo, this is the Great Legend Show. The man you all know is the best. And then Vinny C. Vincenzo C. Okay, just a little pinprick. Rocking these rhymes. The ladies love me because I am fine. Yes, finally, I got work. Entertainment. Well, LP and Vinny C., it is good to see you. Look at all the blue from LP right there, man. Let Vinny C. get some chatting in there, LP. This is crazy. You pretty much are filling my whole side of the screen over here. All right, well, P, it's great to see you. You're doing some great work over there where you're working, so helping that company out. We got Vinny C. He's still awake, and I kind of couldn't sleep, you know. I got 2 new kittens, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to wake up. I'm going to bang out a couple videos. So the first video of the night, we got Alfred 83 Comics 300 subscriber contest. Let me tell you about Alfred. Go in the video description below. Has his YouTube channel link and the video URL to go to that video. Celebrate his 300 subscribers. There's 3 rules he wants you to abide by. First, you got to be 18 years and older. You know, got to be 18 years and up. You know, that's just how everyone usually rolls with it in the comic book community. Next rule is you have to be a subscriber. You got to be subscribed to the channel. And the rule number 3 is show off your 5 juiciest comics. So by that, it could be covers, maybe juiciest stories. But I think he's looking for covers. And I don't have a lot of juicy covers. I mean, I know LP's got really juicy ones. Vinny C's probably got some juicy stuff. I know a lot of folks out there have juicy covers. Doom, Seeking Near Mint. I would say probably all of the 9-2 crew, all of the comic book cartel crew have a lot of juicy covers, you know. And I'm more of a story guy. You know, I prefer the story and just the characters. If the covers are juicy, that's great, but I'm more into the story. So I've got 5. Well, first, before I show the covers, let me talk a little bit more about Alfred, because I want to give Alfred a lot of love. I want to give him some shout-outs. Alfred started coming around my channel, watching me do live shows. I'd probably say maybe 6 months ago. I don't know. The time, you know, sometimes stands still with my mind, and sometimes it goes really fast. And sometimes it's hard to remember when me and Alfred started chatting and, you know, becoming friends and just hanging out either on YouTube or on our Xbox. You know, we play Xbox games together. He's an excellent Call of Duty World War II player. He's excellent at PUBG. He's excellent at Injustice 2. Man, it's like all the games I've played with Alfred, he's really good at games. I mean, he's from the old school. He's, I want to say, a little younger than me by just a little bit, maybe a couple years, or maybe he's a little older. I can't remember, but we're about the same age, so he's really cool, fun to chat with. He's got kiddos. His kids are a little older than mine, but, you know, we can talk about the family and, you know, shoot the breeze with each other. And he's just a really great guy and a personal guy to get to know. And I wish I could spend more time hanging and chatting with him on Xbox and stuff like that. I want to give a big shout out again to Comics with Bueller, man. He is awake as well. I mean, it's great to see you, Mr. Bueller. I really had a lot of fun with your last videos I've been watching. If any of y'all, Bueller, some of these guys know, but I have a really bad memory as far as I've had it for a good while. Bad memory as far as, you know, things that happened yesterday, things that happened 2 days ago, things that happened last week or the week before. Like, everything kind of runs together and is all jumbled up. I can remember a lot of old ass stuff, but like this weekend, actually, I guess I got to go to work here, you know, several hours from now. I go in midday, but anyway, like, time goes by really quick, so I forget a lot of things sometimes. But Bueller, great to see you, brother. Always, man. Great videos. That Jeff guy, that silent guy, he was funny. Man, I'm surprised he doesn't read any comics, but hopefully he'll read something in the future. His comics are freaking awesome, man. They're great. Big shout out to the 4 people watching right now. Feel free to comment. Feel free to give some thumbs up, man. Thumbs up is always awesome. Always appreciate anybody that watches the live show. But man, Alfred, man, you talk about a guy, he loves Juicy. He loves using some Supergirl and Injustice too. He does a lot of comic hauls on his videos. He does a lot of everything, just a lot of comic hauls, and he's really good about supporting the community by doing a lot of he does tag videos. He does contest entries for other YouTubers, which is really good. I need to, you know, do a lot more contests and tag videos. I try to get some in when I can, but I mean, Alfred, he knocks it out of the park as far as, you know, doing videos for other people, which is just really good, and it just shows, you know, how passionate he is not only about his books, but, you know, collaborating and doing stuff with the comic book community, which is always great to see, you know. So let me check these. So he wants the 5 juicy covers. So this video, it won't take too long. You're very welcome, Comics with Bueller. This video won't take too long, and then I've got another video that I'll be doing probably about 10 minutes after this one. It all depends on how fast I can type up the next video description or whatnot. I guess I should have went ahead and cycled it through for, you know, so I can have it ready to go and just get it over, but it might take another 10 minutes. But we're talking Alfred 83, the 5 juiciest covers. And I don't know if these are the most juiciest covers in my collection, but they were the ones I could get to fairly quick. Let me see. This one, let me show you this one. This one's juicy. This is a PGX 9.8 right here. And just being a 9.8 PGX, man, it's pretty juicy, but it's this one right here. It's a 9.8. It's Batman Adventures. Let's see, did I get that thing? Is my camera zooming in? Yeah, I got that crap, my auto zoom on. Let me see if I can turn that off real quick. But look at that, 9.8. See if I can turn this auto zoom off real quick. There we go. Shut off. There. But this is Batman Adventures Volume 2. This is a run. I didn't put this run on my 2018 want list to complete, but it is a run I do need to complete. Batman Adventures Volume 2. I'm doing really good. I do the Batman Adventures Volume 1, Volume 2, Superman Adventures, what was it? Justice League. Not Justice League, but it was another one that was before the Justice League Adventures and before Justice League Unlimited Adventure. I think it was like DC Adventure Comics or something like that, where it was kind of like the prelude to the Justice League Justice League Adventures. But I tried to get all of those minus Batman Beyond. I've got the Batman Beyond DVD collection, but I tried to get all of them minus Batman Beyond comic books. But that's a really nice cover there. 9.8 PGX, man. Stunning book. So I love that bad boy right there. One of these days I may, I've got a couple PGXs. One of these days I may re-slab them to get the nice new slab that they have. But awesome freaking book. I think it's only like $10 to get the new slab and label. So Batman Adventures 9.8. Man, that is pretty juicy. Look at that yummy cake. Rebel Comics, if you watch Rebel Comics, he has a new green screen, and it is juicy. He did a juicy, very juicy Mara. You know, the new DC Mara comic book series. I think it's a limited series, but he had that art germ. And his green screen, he was underwater, and he breathed underwater. He can breathe underwater a long time. So I watched LP today. But this is about Alfred. That's my first juicy cover, Alfred. Hope you like it. A Wedding to Die For. And for some reason, all you spec guys out there and spec ladies, this Batman Adventures Volume 2, back in 2004 or whatnot, 2003, 2004, this was just freaking hard. I mean, the Joker covers of this is so expensive. There's a Catwoman one I have that I'm going to send to Midwest to get pressed, but very expensive, the Joker covers out of Volume 2. I have no clue why, but it's, the comics themselves are low print run. Not a lot of people in our community, I think, try to collect the whole run of this. I don't know why. It's not a very long run. I think it's maybe 22 issues, but they don't try to collect the run, but they damn well sure try to get the ones with Joker and Harley on the cover. I don't know, man. It's on one end, I'm happy that they like Batman Adventures. On the other end, I think it's kind of stupid that they only want the kind of key covers, because by them speculating, it makes the damn books more expensive. So that does kind of piss me off. So way to go, speculating people. There you go. Anyway, so bad boy. The next one I want to show is pretty cool. I just love this one, man. This is kind of a one-shot. Batgirl Adventures. Bruce Timm, man. 9.8 CGC. Got Poison Ivy in the background. And Mylar, of course. If you ever need Mylar for your graded comics, let me know and I can sell you some of these. White Pages, 9.8. Batgirl Adventures. She's in front of the full moon there with Harley and Poison Ivy in the background. I really think this is a juicy cover. And it's a juicy 9.8 with a little tiny cat hair inside. And my OCD does not like that kind of stuff, so I'm going to pull that out. That's the only bad thing about these Mylars. What happens is they get a lot of stuff that gets stuck to them. Let's see if I can get that out of there. So I don't know if that was a little... Even like when you pull it out and it gets sucked back in from the static electricity. So I don't know if that was a little white beard hair or not, but I'll show you also how I tape my Mylar bags as well. Not the perfect tapage, but good enough. Usually do two pieces of tape just straight down. Hold it there. It's because Bueller, I almost said Ferris Bueller. You know, you get, what is it, the butterfly effect? Remember that, Bueller? I love that pet peeve. Comics with Bueller put out some of the funniest pet peeves. I hate that crap. Especially, I usually, on a single comic, I angle the tape. Maybe I think I angle it that way so I can slide my finger across. But with Mylar, it's not like Mylar. You still kind of have to give it a tug. But on poly bags, it just, you put your finger underneath the flap and it just whoop. You just slide it and it pops right off. If you're the opposite hand, you angle the tape that way and you go this way and pull it off. But juicy cover. Big shout out to Nova over in the UK. Richard, great to see you, brother. I knew you would be checking the old tube, and I need to do that more. If I can't sleep, might as well go live. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think it's about 8:30 where you are, maybe 8:34. Batgirl Adventures, man. You need some Mylar for the slabs, man. You got to try to find them closer, because, man, that shipping would kill me over there. That's my second juicy cover. And I'll go over the juicy covers again, Richard, just in case you didn't catch them all. This is for Alfred83, his 300 subscriber contest. My next juicy cover is, I don't know, this is either a 9.4 or a 9.6. It probably would get a 9.6. So I want to see. I don't think a pressing would do anything to this book. But I want to get this CGC pressed and cleaned at CGC for CCS. Mainly, I think it would just need a cleaning on the black. But I want to send this off to get graded because it's a book that's got a lot of value to it, so I'd rather get it graded. But Alex Ross, the Batman Harley Quinn one-shot. This is her first appearance in the DC continuity. Very cool. Batman, Harley Quinn, Alex Ross. Comics and Gore. What is going on? Man, I love Comics and Gore. I need to watch more of your videos. I know you like the classics, man. I almost busted out the classic Universal, well, what would be Universal Monsters over there, the Funkos. I just got the regulars. I don't have Flocked Wolfman or Glow-in-the-Dark Creature from the Black Lagoon. And I know you got Freddy. You like Freddy. I got a Jason versus Leatherface series. I'm actually going to get Midwest Comic Man from Blaster Stash It to do press and cleaning on those. I got those back in '95. Topps Comics representing when they came out. Yeah, spot on, 8:30. Yeah, it's about 2:36 a.m., but I know in the UK it's 6 hours ahead of me. So it could be near 8:36 where you are. But Batman, Harley Quinn, a beautiful. This is a 9.4 to 9.6 all day, every day. So when I ship this to CGC, eventually, I'm going to get, like I said, Midwest will press and clean about 20. I'm sending him 20 books to press and clean them. And I've got some silvers, some bronze, and some moderns. Some will be going to CGC, and some will be going to get sold. I will be selling some. And then, what is Who Dat upgrade? I'll probably upgrade some of them. So very awesome. Batman, Harley Quinn, Alex Ross, very juicy. That's Alfred 83 juicy right there. Okay. Next up, my fourth one. This is another juicy one. The Batman Adventures number 12 from Batman Adventures Volume 1. Sorry for all that glare, man. They're in the Mylar. 9.8. White pages. Now, this is the first appearance of Harley Quinn in comics. And this is out of continuity because this is in the, Batman animated series, Batman Adventures, kind of continuity. But there she is, Batman Adventures number 12, 9.8. A lot of the folks that are new to my channel don't know that I do have quite a few, I guess people would call them holy grails. I mean, this isn't a holy grail. This is a big boy book. This is 4-figure. This is a big boy book. This one here. This is a key issue. It's a 3-figure. That's a key issue right there. That's 3 figures, key issue. This is a big boy book right here. But 9.8. What I like about this one, you got, Batgirl Adventures. You got Batgirl in the foreground. You got the 2 femme fatales in the background. And then you do got Batgirl Adventures because it says Batgirl Adventures here. But that's the official, real deal Batgirl Adventures title. So I think that's really cool. And this is her look from the Batman animated series before they went into the new Batman animated series. What would be, if you have the DVD sets, it would be Volume 4. And then Batgirl had that kind of costume where it was more dark blue, and then the yellow cape. Whereas that one's the gray and yellow. But both outfits were really cool. And then, if y'all didn't know, a little history of the Batman animated series. Laura Ingalls Wilder, a.k.a. Melissa Gilbert, voiced Batgirl in the, starting out in the Batman animated series cartoon. So, 9.8, man. It's good stuff. Got these a long time ago. When I first started getting back into collecting. And I feel so bad for collectors that are just kind of getting into collecting. They watch YouTube. They see a lot of these awesome books. I mean, hey, just look at Silver Age Dave and the amazing books he has. But, you got to remember, everybody, Silver Age Dave, he's been collecting a really long time. People like Captain Strangelove, if you're not subbed to old Captain Strangelove, or some of these collectors like Splash Page Comics or Dr. Silver Age or Dr. Von Chilla or ETA Nick or some of these collectors, man, they've got about 10 to 20 years on some of us 40-year-olds. So yeah, for you younger collectors, You know, your time will come as far as getting key issues, getting big boy books, getting Holy Grails. I mean, we got, you know, we see young guns all the time get some of their first freaking Grail books, and man, that is something special to see. I just saw Uncanny Kyle Waka not too long ago get the first appearance of Judge Dredd, one of his holy grails, one of his childhood favorite heroes, and man, he was ecstatic. And it's not like, you know, he's buying Judge Dredd because everyone else has Judge Dredd. His Judge Dredd is like my Fantastic Four. You go in there and you buy that book because you love the characters, not because old Mr. Jones is buying the book. You know what I'm saying? So we got JG Productions. This is Snake. Well, Snake, it's good to see you, Snake. Thanks for slithering on by, brother. Let's see. I'm going to check the chat. Comics and Gore just put a video up yesterday. He has some Silver Age X-Men. All right, man. Sweet. JG, I joined like 1 minute ago. JG, man, thanks for coming by, brother. Thanks for watching. We're celebrating Alfred 83. If you want to subscribe to Alfred 83, check him out, bro. I mean, Alfred 83, he shows comic books, he's into games, he's into pop culture. So make sure you go down below, subscribe to Alfred 83. And also, when you come into a live show and you say, what even is this? The simple thing to do, like for a lot of us, is we just kind of read the video title. You know, it's right underneath the video window. So it'll say Alfred 83 Comics 300 subscribers contest. That guy's Alfred 83. And JG, thank you. I just made you famous. All right. And last book, juicy cover, I want to show you. This book is like, I bought this raw from Tomorrow's Treasures. Richard from Tomorrow's Treasures. Or is it Franklin? I can't remember. And this was when he was totally against grading books. So I got it raw, and I got it graded. Years later, I don't know if it has the date on it. No, it has the original. But years later, it got really hot. And the reason I got this book is it's a key issue from one of my favorite groups of comics. I love these heroes from the golden age of comics. And this is another real juicy freaking cover. This is Captain Marvel Adventures number 18. Captain Marvel Adventures number 18. This is the first appearance of Mary Marvel right there. Check her out. First appearance of Mary Marvel. Isn't that cool? That's a 7.0. GPA for this thing, I mean, not a lot of people have a GPA for it because this is such a high grade for a book from December 1942 that there's not a lot of these out there. But yeah, I bought this raw, bought it for 3 figures, and on eBay it sells for about 5 figures, like if you get a high grade like this. So 5-figure book, that's what the legend calls Big Daddy. That's a Big Daddy book. Now, if I had a Detective 27 or an Action 1, that would be your Big Grandpappy. That's a Big Grandpappy book. But, you know, this is a holy grail, I would say. This is, you know, it's not my holy grail, but it is a Big Daddy, and it's Mary Marvel, you know. She was modeled after a young actress / singer named Judy Garland back in the day. Of course, that dude was after Fred McMurray, the old My Three Sons dad, and some of those other classic black and white movies he was in. I can't remember. I want to say he was in one of the Herbie movies, but I can't remember if that one or was that Dean guy, something Dean. I can't remember. But yeah, beautiful book there. Captain Marvel Adventures 18. Origin and first appearance of Mary Marvel and the Marvel family. Okay. First appearance of Mary Marvel and Marvel family. So I guess finally when Captain Marvel and Captain Marvel Jr. when When Mary Marvel joined, that was the first appearance of the Marvel family. Now, this book got so popular, they released a comic book called Marvel Family. And, of course, Marvel Family #1, it had all of them lined up facing the wizard Shazam inside the Rock of Eternity in front of his throne. And it was same kind of lineup, but it also had Uncle Marvel on the side. And and it's famous for being Black Adam's first appearance. Now I can reach over here and pull out Shazam 27. Let's go ahead and grab it. If I can find it. Let me put this down real quick because I got my Shazam box right here. Where is number 27? There's 21. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Is that it? Oh, it's actually 28. A lot of people think that was Black Adam's first appearance, right? That's a good grade, too. This one isn't graded per se, but it's probably a 9.4 or higher in Mylar. A lot of people thought this was Black Adam's first appearance. The world's mightiest villain returns. You got Shazam, the wizard in front of the Rock of Eternity. But this is actually Black Adam's second appearance. I guess it's his first. This book is Bronze Age, I believe. Bronze Age book. But yeah, Marvel Family #1 from the Golden Age is Black Adam's first appearance. Now I've got that one in the old vault, Legends Vault, at a 6.5. That was another one I bought off old Tomorrow's Treasures back in the day, raw. And I sent it off to get graded. And what's really cool on my channel, what's really fun, and I love it. You'd have to go back, and I mean I would have to do some homework. But the video is there when I got these back from CGC. This one and another one. I want to say I sent this off to get graded because I think I bought this raw. I'm pretty sure I bought this raw. I don't think I bought this graded. That would have just been too damn much money. But there it is. For Alfred 83, my #1. Well, for this anyway, the juiciest cover. So let's recap real quick. And I'll check the chat. Hey, Jason, brother. I didn't know you were still awake, man. It's good to see you. Comics and Gore, he's going to be doing the video, Alfred, so make sure you check out for Comics and Gore. Comics and Gore, you bring up a great question because I look at it like this. My Golden Age Holy Grail would be Wiz Comics #2, the first appearance of Captain Marvel. I got a nice 7.5 restored of that book. And my Silver Age Holy Grail is the Fantastic Four. Team books, Fantastic Four, best team of all time. But my character, my #1 hero, it's a tie between Ben Grimm and old Billy Batson. Well, the Thing and Captain Marvel. It's got to be a tie. You know, it's so freaking hard. Value-wise, the one that's worth more, of course, is the Wiz 2 because it is a Golden Age book. So value-wise, I mean, that's a big daddy book. And that Fantastic Four 5.5, that's going to be a big daddy book too. That'll jump 5 figures once the movie comes out. Now, keep in mind, I don't buy those books for monetary purposes. I buy the books because I like the characters. Now, if the book goes up in a price, then hey, man, it's my lucky day, right? You know, you collect what you like, you love what you collect, and if it makes you some money as far as investing goes, that's great. But here's the thing. Is that a piece of damn... Oh, hell, he been eating in here again. My little kid been eating. Some kind of cookie. There's some good cookies, too, got the icing. But, you know, if you flip or if you, you know, I don't know. It's hard. I really can't. It's kind of like the stock market, but it's for the comic book community. I really don't understand the way that this new kind of comic book community works. As far as a lot of folks do a lot more speculating than I've ever seen in all of my years of collecting, not only comics, but cards, coins, everything. This comic book community in 2018 2017 as well, when we got a lot of new comic channels, which is great because I love watching everyone's stuff. But I'm hoping some of the older guys that have been collecting for years, but maybe they're new to making videos, like Comics with Bueller. Like, get some of these OGs that have been collecting for years and kind of give us their thoughts on kind of speculation and stuff like that. Because for me, I just collect because I like the comic books. I'm not looking to make no money off it. But like, if some bad stuff happens, I got some stuff I could sell and you know, have a pretty big ass investment. All right, so I want to get some more shout outs. We got Rice Boy. We got Don the Icon. Rice Boy says, "Aye, what's poppin', y'all?" We got Jason Smith. But like I said, Don the Icon. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It was Shaggy Dog and Flubber. Who was that other guy? It was the other guy from Herbie was that other guy. But he was kind of like a McMurray knockoff. And I know it was Dean something. Dean something. Oh, yeah, I love that. Rebel says, "It's the Icon, the showstopper." So Don's getting some good love in the house. Vinny C showing Don some love. But Rice Boy, long time no see, brother. The comic book resale market is crazier than ever. And you know, Rice Boy, what I really think why it's crazy, you got to go back to when the first Iron Man movie came out. You took a book like Tales of Suspense. I don't even know if that's the right deal. Number 39, whatever Iron Man's first appearance was. A book, when I first started collecting, well, I started collecting in junior high, but that book, you could get that book really reasonable. Maybe like $300, $200. But yeah, it's just insane. So great to see Rice Boy, man. Damn, Jason, are you really trying to sell X Factor at $2.50 in the morning? You blow me away, bro. All right, so I got another video to do after this video, so stay tuned about 10 more minutes. But Alfred83, we love you. I'm going to show these 5 juicy covers one more time for all the folks that came in a little late. These are just ones that I could get to easily. Like I said, I don't have a lot of juicy covers. I just have some nice ones here. But this is Batman Adventures, Volume 2, issue number 16. It's just a classic, the wedding cake cover, A Wedding to Die For, 9.8 PGX. Beautiful book. Very scarce, this Volume 2 run, especially the Joker and Harley. We talked about earlier in the video how I kind of get pissed that speculators have really made the Batman Adventures Volume 2 hot covers. They've made them price go up. But I do have the Catwoman, and I've got all the Joker Harley covers for Volume 2 of Batman Adventures. It's just I need to get some other ones to complete this run, which actually, this is one of the collections I've got to really do some sorting on to see what I need. Because once I get to Volume 2 Batman Adventures and some of my Superman adventures, my DC adventures, Justice League and Justice League Unlimited, it's a mess. So I got to get all those sorted and see what I need left. They're all in the same couple of boxes, which is good. So that's number 5, juicy cover. Working our way on down back to number 1. This one is number 4, the Batgirl Adventures, 9.8 CGC white pages. That's a one-shot, but beautiful cover. Awesome. It says Batgirl Adventures on there. Then we got beautiful Alex Ross, the Batman Harley Quinn one-shot. This is probably graded 9.4, 9.6 candidate, but I want to get this cleaned and pressed from CCS and let him get it on to CGC. Hopefully get a 9.8 or 9.6. Hopefully 9.6 or 9.8. 9.4, what the hell. 9.2, I might be a little bit pissed, but beautiful book. Primarily probably just needs a cleaning to get the black to pop a little bit more. That's the middle book, juicy cover. Love that one. Coming in at number 2, the 9.8 Batman Adventures number 12, Harley's first appearance. Now this was Harley Quinn's first appearance in DC continuity. And then this one is out of continuity, but first appearance overall in comic books. Of course, her real first appearance was in the Batman Adventures TV cartoon, you know. And last but not least, one of my happiest juicy covers. Mary Marvel's first appearance, 7.0. First appearance of Mary Marvel, first Marvel family, when they officially were called the Marvel family. Fawcett Publications from December 1942. And then you got the Fawcett cards on the back. We got Captain Marvel Jr. and Bullet Girl still attached. The kids didn't cut them out. It's really nice. I mean, I think it's a great looking book. I don't know. I doubt this one was ever pressed or cleaned. But you know what? It's really, quite honestly, it's never leaving my collection. So why would I even care about getting it pressed and cleaned, you know? Because I don't think it, I'm pretty sure this probably was never pressed and cleaned because they, I don't think that was really a big thing. You know what I mean? Back when I first got back into collecting, pressing and cleaning, there were still people complaining about it, trying to say it was restoration or whatnot. And so that was way before all of that even happened. But man, this is just a great book, and the color really pops on it as well. And it's not a glossy. Damn, is that a piece of hair in there? You know, he's always something, ain't it? But I don't know. Could just be the bag, but love that cover right there. But like I said, I'll see y'all shortly. Those are my 5 covers for Alfred 83, and I hope they were juicy enough for you, Alfred, and I hope this video was long enough too. I try to, you know, give people their due. You know, I try to give a lot of love when I can give it, you know what I mean? And I really appreciate you, Alfred, and you're a great friend to not just me, but to all of the comic book community as well. Now, if you're still up this morning, we're going to be taking a look at 5 books that will never leave my collection. It's a Who Dat Comics and Movies tag, and it's not going to be the same 5 books you see all the time, like FF1 or Wiz number 2 or Mary Marvel over here or any of that. I'm going to show you some, let me look at these, make sure. Yeah, we're going to see some independent books. It's going to be independent ones that I'll never sell. So stay tuned for that. Again, everyone, thank you so much for watching. We have Rebel Comics in the house. We had good old Vinny C. We had Comics with Bueller. White Nova Comics, Richard. Comics and Gore was here. JG Productions, man. Thanks for stopping by, and make sure you subscribe, brother. And Jason Smith and Rice Boy. And you never can forget Don, the icon comic book junkie. And Rebel Comics, he says now he needs to take a whiz. And I'm not talking a whiz number 2. So Rebel, you go take a whiz. We'll be right back. We'll be talking about Who Dat Comics and Movies tag video about the 5 comic books that won't leave your collection. Fans, thank you so much for watching, especially if you're watching this on the rewind. Make sure you go check out Alfred 83 Comics. Go to his subscriber contest. Got some great, humongous prize packages. I know I didn't talk about the prizes because to me, it's not about any of the prizes or any of that kind of stuff. It's all about Alfred himself and what he means to the comic book community and me as a friend. So, Alfred, congratulations on your 300 subscribers, and there's going to be tons more. So just keep doing what you do. That's sharing your passion and your love for comics and pop culture. For Alfred 83 Comics and all of these folks in the chat room, this is the great legend saying peace out. God bless.